Over the past years, I started to notice when some of these artists turn their hair blonde, they get a power up. You know, and this really got me thinking, what if artists often turn their hair blonde to join this cult, and then they insert the talent inside their bodies? But you guys are free to talk about my idea. No! But I'm actually going to start the video and we're going to talk about how blonde eras need to go down in history. You know, which I've noticed the time an artist turns their hair blonde, mainstream or underground, their overall boosts up to a 99. They're just making way better music than before, but we're going to talk about this and really dive into some artists. Which the first person is going to be Carson. Now his hair was blonde throughout 2021 and this was his prime. Personally, I think he dropped his best album in this year, Project X. Which I enjoy this album because every song on it sounds different. It sounds more creative, less repetitive, especially compared to his other albums. But since we're talking about Carson, we might as well talk about Chay Romani. As the Chay Romani has also had a blonde phase, and he might have a better blonde phase than Carson. Now during the time the Chay Romani had his hair blonde, he dropped Broken Hearts. And compared to the music he's dropping now, this is so much better. And I feel like majority of people can agree with me when I say this. But as of now, 2025, there's a lot of people saying he's falling off. There's a lot of people saying, you know, he's going up this year. People are mainly saying he's falling off because his last two projects were not that very good at all. I've been seeing this guy get clowned way too much.
Drop a check on my clothes. Can't recycle my flows. I'ma switch it up. I'm off the fucking shrooms. I can't feel myself. Niggas, if I was you, I would take a gun.
And of course, on the other side of the coin, people saying he's still on. He has some good music, you know, and his leaks sound amazing.
Black America. Oh damn, I just jumped out to the beach. Waking up, got a clutch on my stick. Heard them boys, they out there on that shit. Yeah. Call up wifey. Tell them I need more diamonds. Bitch, just stop it.
But for me, I'm very undecided of what I think about the Chay Romani in the big 2025. But I'm not sure if this is a really crazy hot take, but I'm taking blonde Chay Romani over blonde Carson. Now you can get the electric chair ready, you can get the firing squad ready, but my point still stands. But with that, we're moving on to Chay Romani. Now Chay had his hair blonde back in 2023 when he dropped Closed Captions. And to be honest, I think this is his best project by far. A lot of people agree that Say So Says is better than this project, but Closed Captions just holds a part in my heart that I can't let go. It's just so good. But I deadass think he went 17 out of 17 in this whole album. It's just peak. And I think he's a good example of being a part of the blonde hair cult, because this masterpiece cannot be repeated ever again in this life. But I'm out to debate to hear what you guys think. But the last person I'm going to talk about before I hand this over to Percy is going to be SoFaygo. Now it was kind of hard to keep track of what songs he dropped when his hair was blonde, because this guy seems to be changing his hair color every time a new Fortnite battle pass comes out. But his hair was mostly blonde in 2020, and this is the year that he really started popping off on TikTok and just started popping off with all his music. And if y'all don't know, this is also the year he went solo squads and fought Slave World and won that shit.
Now why does the nigga keep saying my name? Hell no, fuck that fucking slave. I beat your hoe back in broad day. Boy, you got robbed, call the cops on Jay.
But SoFaygo wasn't done after that. He goes and drops After Me, and this is the album that really brought him to the mainstream, with songs on this album going viral like every day and off the map. SoFaygo had a beautiful run in 2020, and this is his prime, especially compared to now where his career is very unknown, and there's a lot of people now debating if his career is over with. But that's all I got for SoFaygo. I'm passing this on to Percy, and he's gonna talk about some other artists.
I'm not gonna lie, although this nigga did fuck up my name, shout out my nigga for hitting 1K. Can we give that nigga a round of applause? Come on, bro. God. But I'm not gonna lie, y'all, this nigga was low-key talking. Every time an underground rapper do get blonde dreads, they do get plus 10 attributes for no reason. These niggas start doing flows they've never done before. You can see with Osama. When did he start doing this?
I ain't going fucking it up. They lean in my double cup. And a hoe won't fuck with us. I just 12 million up. I just spit it in that truck. Do you want to get hit or not? I just came in, blocked up, and I got that shot. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, when Osama's son put on that fucking blonde music, that nigga bonkide, bro. I've never seen a nigga start ulting and doing the moves like this, my nigga, I swear. For the next person I gotta talk about BK the Ruler, because when BK the Ruler was blonde, she was in her bag. But now, if you know anything about BK, she making goddamn trash ass snippets with K3. And K3, although she got blonde hair, none of the attributes went to her music. It just all went to her looks. K3 look good as shit. But the thing is, nigga, can we start making some good music?
He hating on me while I'm fucking his bitch. He hating on me cause I'm getting too rich. That hoe be annoying, they making me itch. I'm done with these niggas, I need a bad bitch. You take all the hoes and I'm fucking her twin. You can't call me up, tell me I finna win. Tracking my money, watching TV.
But nigga, I'm gonna leave that to the side. I'm not gonna talk about that. That's another video. I'm gonna just play that classic BK for y'all. It was really that nigga back in the day. I don't know about now. BK low-key some dick. I'm not gonna lie. Like niggas is not bumping that shit. Like except for that crayon song, that shit was tough. But nigga, we're on to the next artist. For the next artist, we're talking fucking 1 a.m. nigga. This nigga in his bag right now, blonde right now, killing his shit right now, nigga. Come on, bro. Do I even gotta? I'm gonna play a song for y'all niggas, bro. I'm ending the video with this song too. Shout out my nigga for letting me on this shit. I'm really out this bitch. Peace.
Ay, walk on that my twin on go. My dog bitch, she straight from Vogue. Changing it up, that swag was old. Spent some combos on my clothes. Ain't no help, it, just my bros. Bands came and dripped out my home. Watch out, bitch. Up in the morning when the bands gon' hit. Soon as fuck that bitch so hip. Can't let bitch that shit in my hill. Pockets right, I don't want no deal. Too much little bitch got me ill. Slime that